What's going on, YouTube? This Trey TV, man. I'm back with another video. So I'm gonna just go over the last 8 fights that Errol Spence done took place in, you feel me? And the reason why he is the truth in the welterweight division and why Terrence Bud Crawford is ducking him, you know what I'm saying? So you got Leonard Bundu, 2016, you feel me? This one he went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. Keep that in mind. 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. And he fought Errol Spence, like I said, in 2016. And literally, Errol Spence, you know, that was going at it for a few rounds, but Spence just took over, dominated him, and stopped him in impressive fashion. And not only did he stop him, but he folded that man like a lawn chair. Literally, he folded him. His legs went up under his hips. His head went up under the ropes. You know what I'm saying? And he just straight up crushed him, man. But keep in mind, this is a guy that went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. A war. Him and Keith Thurman going back and forth. But this was, keep in mind, you feel me? This was when Errol Spence was on the come up. He wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, considered, oh, he the next thing. All he was doing was just proving himself and doing what he had to do. You feel me? So after that, he fought Kell Brook. Now, keep in mind, you feel me, when he fought Kell Brook was pretty much the boogeyman of the division. You know what I'm saying? Because he went over there, he took that strap all the way from UK to the US and beat Sean Porter with impressive fashion. All that jerky head movement and throwing 1,000 punches. Kell Brook just sat down on his punches and delivered them chocolate brownies to him. But anyway, Spence, you know what I'm saying, was very prepared. You know, they had a heated press conference, heated interview. He was telling Errol Spence basically, you feel me, that he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, give him chocolate brownies and, you know, all this type of stuff that a man wouldn't tell another man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not finna tell another man I'm gonna give you chocolate brownies. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna knock you out and do everything like that. But a chocolate brownie, that's something you want to give to your girl. You feel me? But anyway, so Errol Spence fought him. And not only did he fight him, but he actually stopped him in impressive fashion. And this is one of the devastating things that Spence does. Errol the True Spence broke the eye socket of this man. 2017, he broke the side of his face, literally. And keep in mind, after that fight, we didn't know if Kell Brook was gonna retire or what. You know what I'm saying? He put that heat on him. He put that pressure on him. He broke literally the side of his face, and he done what he had to do to get his first strap. Then after that, in 2018, he fought Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson was, you know what I'm saying, he was a champion at one point in time. He went 12 rounds with Danny Garcia, a war. If you look at Danny Garcia's face and Lamont Peterson's face, you would have thought Danny Garcia won the fight. You know what I'm saying? But they went on and gave it to Danny Garcia. But when he fought Spence, Lamont Peterson fought Spence, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it was a back and forth for a few rounds. You know, you got to feel your opponent out and do different things like that. But later on in the fight, they got into a firefight. And literally, you could hear the commentator saying, man, Lamont Peterson don't need to stand in there with this man like that and trade shots, because his face was swelling like a pumpkin, quick. And then that's when Spence ended up getting a knockdown off of him. But I'm not going to lie. I seen Lamont Peterson give Spence a big shot. And as soon as Lamont Peterson gave him a big shot, Spence started laughing. This man started smiling, basically saying, that's all you got, homie? Oh yeah, I'm finna stop you. So later on in the fight, you know, Barry Hunter, he's sitting over there in the corner, he crying, he don't know what to do for his fighter. He like, man, you know what, I'm gonna just throw the towel in. So you feel me? He threw the towel in, and Spence got that TKO. So you got, later on in the latter part of 2018, you had Carlos Ocampo, #1 contender for the IBF. Everybody was hyping him up. He was undefeated. Like I said, he was #1 contender. He had a lot of hype behind his name. He had his country and everything behind his name. So, everybody was expecting him to give Spence one of the toughest tests that he basically went across. But Spence was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I do and show people why I'm the truth. So literally in the first round, Ocampo got some good shots off of him. I mean, in the sport of boxing, you going to get hit. That's just the thing about it. But the thing about Spence, Errol the True Spence, he delivered a vicious body shot right on the liver, of Ocampo, and dropped him. Easy. Dropped him like it was nothing. Like a sparring match. Just stopped him. Just like he done Bandu and Kell Brook, he done the same thing. Stopped him. Easy. And that was in 2018. So after that, you got Mikey Garcia, the guy that talked his way into this fight, the guy that said, yeah, I think I see something. Yeah, I think this, that, and the third. But in reality, what Canelo say? He wanted to pay that. He just wanted to pay that, man, you feel me? So they went into the fight and everything, and everybody was saying that, man, Spence can't box, man, you feel me? Spence can't do this. He flat-footed. He ain't got no lateral movement. He ain't got no boxing ability, nothing like that, man. You feel me? So this gonna be an easy win for Mikey Garcia. It ain't gonna be easy, but more than likely, Mikey is a superior boxer. So Spence took that to the chin. He was like, okay, cool. I'm the truth, man. You feel me? So it's time for me to show these guys that I can really box. I already showed them, but instead of knocking this little man out, I'm gonna just stay on my toes and not box him. And literally, after every round, Mikey Garcia was throwing his hands up as if he was winning the round. But in reality, it was a moral victory for him. For him to get out that fight and say that he went 12 with Errol Spence, who wasn't really trying to knock him out, but just was trying to outbox him, that was his win for itself. So Errol Spence got a unanimous decision over him and just proved everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? He does got leg. He does got a head movement. He can box, do different things like that. It was a shutout win. He won every round. You feel me? So you got Sean Porter after that fight, 2019. Him and Spence were going back and forth and everything in the press conference. It got heated. First, it was respectful. But Sean Porter, he gonna be extra. And he gonna try to, impose his will. Because that's how he fight inside the ring. So I'm guessing outside the ring, he try to do that as well. But like I said before, Errol the Truth Spence had to show him that he was the truth. And they went into the fight, and I just want to say this, you feel me? Spence went after the fight and said, hey, if I would have outboxed him, it would have been a lot cleaner. But I wanted to dog the dogger, you feel me? Because everybody know the one thing about Sean Porter, I got a lot of respect for him because whoever he get in there with, he gonna show you something. He gonna do you something, you feel me? Like, he gonna show you like, hey, I'm the dog. I'm gonna be in your face all night. And that's what he did. So him and Spence were going back and forth, throughout the fight and everything. Sean Porter had good moments in the fight. Errol Spence had good moments in the fight. But then, it came later on in the fight, you feel me? Errol Spence saw that opening. I'm talking about hit him with a mean sweeping left hook, you feel me? And when he hit him, I thought he broke Sean Porter's neck. If you go back and look at that shot, or if you go back and look at that little clip, man, I'm talking about Errol Spence hit him with a mean left that literally turned the side of his face all the way around like an owl, literally. You could see the veins popping out his neck. Errol Spence hit this man with a clean flush shot to the face that dropped him as Sean Porter was coming with his own shot. And literally, Errol Spence stunned over that little boy. Like, hey, I'm like that. You had it coming. I told you I was going to drop you. I may not, got the knockout, but I dropped you. I made you bend the knee. You feel me? I made you touch the canvas. Straight up. So, moving on after that, you feel me? You got Danny Garcia. But before that fight, After Sean Porter fight, everybody know, you feel me? Errol Spence, he got into that horrific car accident, you know what I'm saying? That mother flipped over multiple times and everything. He had to go to rehab, get his teeth fixed, you know what I'm saying? Get back in shape. So he didn't fight for a whole year pretty much. A year and some change. That's when he fought Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia that ain't been in no wreck, but been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He may have been through adversities outside the ring, but nothing like Spence as far as a horrific car accident. You feel me? This was in 2020. He fought Sean Porter 2019. So when he fought Danny Garcia, man, it was just a complete shutout. I mean, it's like he didn't even go through a car accident, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia had moments where he tried to throw that overhand right, that little lucky punch, da-da-da-da. Spence took that to the chin and just handled business. I mean, it was a shutout. You feel me? He done what he had to do. He came back after a horrific car accident and doing all that type of stuff. And he simply just dominated in impressive fashion like the truth normally does. And you could tell in the interview, Danny Garcia, the reporter was like, hey, so why couldn't you, you know what I'm saying, do anything with Spence? And I respect Danny Garcia. It wasn't no trash talk. Not saying that I don't respect a person that trash talk, but he kept it real. Cause his daddy, we're gonna keep it real. And Danny Garcia just straight up told everybody, you feel me? He was like, listen, man, his jab. I mean, this man's jab literally took away from my whole game plan. His face was purple. His eye was swelling. His lip was busted. His shoulders, his whole face was covered in the truth. Literally. His whole body was covered in the truth. From the body shots to the face shots, everything. This man looked like a pumpkin. Literally. And he, like I said before, you feel me? He dominated Danny Garcia, a former world champion, in impressive fashion. Then shortly after that, Spence got hurt during this camp, you know what I'm saying? And he suffered an eye injury. Matter of fact, it wasn't just no regular swollen eye. It was he had a fracture or something like that going on with his eye and everything. So he had to take some time off, you feel me? Like, he had to take some real time off. Because he fought Danny Garcia in 2020. Keep that in mind. He didn't fight your Dennis Ugas until 2022. You feel me? So, when he fought him and everything, everybody was saying, oh, your Dennis Ugas, he beat Pacquiao and he the next big thing. And Spence ain't never fought nobody like him. He got hard, da-da-da-da. Once again, Errol Spence had to show this man. Even after injury, you feel me? He had to show this man, like, listen, bruh, you feel me? You might be good, but I'm the truth. So he went into that fight. You know, him and Ugas was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the sport of boxing, you gonna get touched. That's just what it is. You feel me? So that was going back and forth, doing different things like that. And next thing you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence took it to him and literally broke the side of his face again. I think, honestly, Errol Spence need to change his name to Errol the Breaker Spence Jr. You feel me? Or matter of fact, even better, Errol, I'm gonna break your face Spence Jr. You feel me? Because honestly, bruh, like I said, Ugas is a good fighter. But whenever Spence decides to turn it up, not only do he turn it up, but he breaks your face, literally. You feel me? And Ugas wanted to keep going. I respect Ugas. You know what I'm saying? I respect them for having grit. But when you fighting Errol the True Spence, it don't matter what you got. You feel me? Not saying he invincible, but as of right now, I don't see nobody beating this man. So he literally broke the side of his face. And the referee was like, man, I done had enough, man. You can't see. You know you can't see. So just stop. And he ended up getting a TKO. You know what I'm saying? He stopped him. You feel me? So Leonard Bundu, he folded him up like a lawn chair in 2016. Kell Brook, he broke the side of his face in 2017. Lamont Peterson, he hit Spence with a very clean shot Spence smiled and stopped him. The referee had to throw that towel across the ring. Like, man, he done had enough, man. Please, stop this fight. Carlos Ocampo hit him with one body shot, put him down. He was rolling around crying. Mikey Garcia beat him in impressive fashion, a complete shutout. Sean Porter twisted his face like an owl, almost broke his neck off his body, and beat him. And then Danny Garcia, complete shutout, even after a car accident, you feel me? And then you had Ugas, you know what I'm saying? Broke the side of his face, man. So listen, Terrence Coughlin, I feel like you know what's going on. You seen what Errol Spence can do. So I feel like these are the main reasons why you are contemplating and ducking and hiding from this man, bro. But you got a strap, you feel me? So you can't hide for too much longer, man. You're going to have to come out and you're going to have to face him. Either way it go. It's either you're going to vacate, go up to 54, or you're going to take that 60-40 and get your ass whooped, man. You feel me? So this Trey TV, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Stay tuned, man, and we out.